Final Fantasy XIII-2. The story so far, Kubo.
I know your name. Noel Christ.
What?
Then you're gonna have to go through me! Can you fight? Only I could use magic too.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Glad to have you here on this morning. I was watching the video back a little bit last night, seeing the last victory we had against Orphan. What a sort of anticlimactic end to that game. And I said it in the Discord that I wish I'd taken care of the escape the night theory problem we had last time. Where he was just saying a bunch of dumb spoilers, whether he's just an excited young kid, or whatever the excuse is, wasn't learning his lesson. I wish that we had ditched him a little earlier. So, now that we've got, I just added a couple people, Corey and Luigi Man. Wasn't really picking anybody specifically, just people that I recognize. I know, I mean, just about anybody here right now could be the moderator of the channel if they wanted to, if they wanted the responsibility. But they seem to be the people that were telling these ones to shut up. And if they don't mind, if they do see somebody doing those spoilers, those kind of things, they can just mute them or they kick them out. And we can remove the stress from the chat. Because we were getting up to this something we've been working towards this whole time. And we had to... I was really disheartened to look back at the chat and see that you guys were dealing with all the stress in what should have been a really fun moment. So, hopefully Luigi and Corey don't mind picking up some of the slack there. And let's get to it. I couldn't put the chat on the screen for some reason. Just kept saying video unavailable. So, you know how computers are. They can do a lot of things about 80% of the time. And the other 20%, you have no idea why it doesn't work. But instead of it having to restart, then we'll just go like this. So, I guess the chat will just be for people who are in the stream. Alright. Yeah, and if other people are willing to be moderators too and help out, then that's great, because we have a lot of good people in this room right now that have been here for a while. And can we use the old system, Crazy Cause is saying? Where I just sort of window captured it on? I suppose we could. And yeah, I did try to remove the source and add it back on. I mean, we could try that right now, again. Yeah, I'll try that. Okay, so I'm taking that browser source. I'm removing the browser source. I'm adding a browser source. I got my chat URL. Copy and paste it in. The OBS project one comes up just fine. And you paste in this pop-out chat. Bam. Videos unavailable. So lame. I'll try to re-pop out the chat. I'll restore it and I'll re-pop it out. Because it is nice having that on there. I mean, it's not technical difficulties, really. It's more like we're just trying to get what we can get done here. That into this. Pasting it in. Yeah. No dice there. OBS Angel Death is oh, actually, Angel Death, you've been here since stream 1, so we'll put you there. OBS is it's called Open Broadcaster Studio. It's what I use to capture the PS3, my camera, and everything else. It's free. It works really well for the most part. Now's not a great example because it's not letting us do the chat. So Nick wants to be a computer programmer, willing to be moderator. All right, sure. Just then that'll make it a little bit easier. Okay, that should be enough for now. So we'll do the old method that Crazy Cause suggested. It doesn't look great unless we can do that night mode, YouTube gaming night mode. Is what we want. Oh boy. My YouTube side is saying it is saying that the stream is offline. Is it still working for you guys? Yeah, it's still going. That's good. Anybody know how to switch to YouTube night mode? There we go. Click right there. Wonderful. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. No, I got it now. That's good. Pop out a little chat there. Wonderful. Open Broadcast Software? What did I say? Open Broadcast Studio? Yes. Yeah, that's it. Open Broadcast Source? Sure. Well, you know, as it's been growing, it is a little harder to pay attention to everything going on in the chat. But you know, we do what we can. All right, let's add a quick little chat capture, and then we'll be good to go. Be fun. Let's see here. We'll have to add. So in OBS, what you can do is you can add the entire display, and then you can just crop it out. So I can take this entire display, which is going to look crazy, and then you just crop her, just like this. Look, it's like an OBS demo and a gaming Let's Play in one. And good, I don't have anything embarrassing on my desktop. No bad links. That's good. Crop that down. Hey there, Sarah. And then we got this. And then we'll pop it up here. And then we got that. Oh, that's friggin' big. So maybe we'll... we'll make it a little bit smaller. Show a little less, but try to make it bigger. Oh boy. Do we always get 30 plus viewers nowadays? I don't know. Maybe we're just getting... maybe YouTube's advertising us a bit more. Who knows? So that's still huge. That's way too huge. So we'll make that a little smaller. Ugh. OBS is a little bit touchy with what it lets you grab. I think someone had recommended just like the last 6 messages last time. Something like that. Maybe we'll put it over here underneath my head. Like that. And maybe I'll just make it a little thinner. Yeah, that's great. Portal of Death, indeed. Okay, hopefully that doesn't get in the way too much. Can you guys read that? Fire Pro Wrestling. Fun wrestling game. If you're into wrestling games. Alright, let's get started. We're on a beach here. There was a big battle. What is this, a dead horse? A dead, stinky, something or other. This music is insane. Wow. Alright. Last 6 Crazy Gus. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's about good what we got there. Alright, we got a flying, we got a Moogle. So people probably complained a lot about Final Fantasy XIII. And in 13.2, they made a lot of changes, right? They wanted to make it more, less linear. So what did they do? They had a friggin' Moogle. That's more Final Fantasy, isn't it? And then they've got a bunch of different options going on. Oh, you can go around, you can talk to people. Are they actually going to say something?
Godot and the others left to investigate the meteorite.
Were Yuge and Maki with him?
Yeah, I think so. He made us stay here because the path is covered in fallen trees. He said it was way too dangerous for us.
Ryan Johnson would like 1 vote for him, Catherine, in the Discord. Cool, I would like to play Catherine. It looks like Undertale has the lead, so we'll be playing Undertale on Wednesday. We'll give 1 more day for voting.
Never seen anything like him before. Took him seconds to turn our sentry bots into scrap metal.
I heard a meteorite fell from the sky, and that's when all these monsters appeared.
That's right. Godot and the others went to check out the meteorite. It's right outside town along the mountain path. That way, over towards Cocoon.
So Nora has taken over the world? Really? Hey there, Blaze Edge. Yeah, the music is awesome. It's one of the wolves from the beginning, right? So this is the big battle that we had. I don't even remember finishing the battle off. And you can jump. Wow. And that's not the outfit she chose, of course. This is the outfit that the spirits or whatever just gave her. But yeah, the NPCs look a little bit better this time around.
Curiosity killed the cat.
And this is a new thing. They've added some more choice. Did you really see lightning? Where are you from? Tell me about Valhalla. You're a hunter. I guess, where are you from? Who is this guy? I want to know.
Where are you from? Somewhere inside Cocoon?
Cocoon? Huh. So I guess it still exists in this age. I've traveled around a lot, following the birds, ever since I was born.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You were born on Pulse?
So, does somebody want to give me a refresher on what the hell's going on here? We got traveling through time. Valhalla, there is no time. Lightning's stuck up there fighting eternally, right? And, like, what the hell is happening here? Who is this guy? Lightning sent him back. So he was in Lightning's time. Mog clock. Alright, this seems like a new thing. Sure, Mog clock. Whenever monsters suddenly materialize, the Mog clock appears and progresses through the following indicators. Green, they're immobile. Yellow, they're moving. Time's up. Energy's fully alert and attacks. That's okay, so it's a fun little switch. Press X to initiate the battle, escape from battle, blah blah blah. Cool. Whoa boy. What's she calling a cab?
Say hey.
Did he just one-shot that thing?
Clothes remind me of lightnings. They got the same patterns.
All I know is I was wearing them when I woke up.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, I'm asking a question that could make it easily,
Not dead after all.
what do you call it?
Sure this isn't
Oh, wow. So that's how you get into action. That's how you actually get into battle. That's pretty cool. With a sword attack. We saw Light fighting Caius and Valhalla. Then Noel fell into Valhalla and got shoved into a thing called a gate.
What's up, Noel?
So, okay, right. So Noel had been put into Valhalla, and now he's put here. So we don't really know where he originally is.
Cocoon, I mean.
Oh
It's
man,
exactly
you
like in the
really
legend.
drive us hard.
I can't believe I'm really here.
So he could be from a third place. Nearby NPCs will attack monsters until you attack them. The attacks are merely something you see. Okay, so it's just like a fun animation. So they give you a big-ass place to explore right away. Towns, buildings, people. What's this? We can't get into water just yet. I feel like it didn't take us too long to get through Final Fantasy XIII. Because we had so much help. A map of New Bodom. Oh, back to Bodom. This music is nuts, and I love it.
Huh?
It's Waka. All right. I like that it shows you where you've explored and not. But I can't get down there.
Godot, didn't know you were still breathing.
This is fun. It's nice actually seeing NPCs in a living, breathing world and people living and existing. And I think it adds so much more of the to the effect of the game and the environment. All right, we need to get over there. We can't go through that red thing, so we need to walk through here. Investigate the impact site. Luigi Map says, one thing I love about this game, the map doesn't rotate, so I can send you a map and you'll know where you're going. I put a specific location. How did the final bosses go last time? I wasn't there. Okay, now that we can talk about. I would say the, okay, I'm just trying to, I guess I gotta get up high or something? How do I friggin' get down? You know, the nice thing about 13.1 being so damn linear is that I never felt like an idiot getting lost. Because I was trying to manage too many things at once. What is this? Uh-oh. I don't really want to fight that guy. There we go, time to fight. Yeah, it wasn't so bad, that last one. Hey there, Bravely. Bravely, I saw that nice edit you had made. Nice editing work, man. Really good. It was a little bit anticlimactic compared to some of the other bosses we had fought, like the Havoc Sky Tank and Bartenderlus 2 was crazy to deal with. Okay, how the hell do I walk around here, please? People wanted linear. Non-linear, I mean. So they gave him non-linear. I guess, oh, I have to go up onto that walking bridge up there. Okay. That makes sense. Go up and around. How do you get over there? Through this thing? Back here, I guess. There we go. The way they handle the enemies is pretty nice. It's like, gets a nice impact. Feels pretty good. What is that, a shop? Can we actually go to shops and talk to people? Luigi says, please just follow the map. Yeah, I'll just follow the map. I'm just trying to look at a million things at once here.
What's the deal with rocks falling from the sky?
What's the deal with rocks falling from the sky? Can you believe that? He's the comedian in this world.
So we're supposed to head toward Cocoon, right?
Toward Cocoon. What is this world that is here? This is the new world, right? Or is it a time travel world?
What's going on here?
Am I dreaming?
Oh, here we go.
I see it too. Pretty sure it's no dream.
I've always been jealous of people who can use magic.
Fine, let's hit this thing. That's a really fun way to do preemptive strikes. God, it's that UI for the stagger bar I can't get over. It looks disgusting. Disgusting. I might have to puke. I might have to throw up. It's gross. Bladarius, the rule of any Final Fantasy Libre, anything makes things a lot easier. So we're on Pulse. Grand Pulse is now really nice. Everybody lives here. So this is the real timeline here? And Lightning's just in some crazy Valhalla world where she's keeping the god monsters at bay or something, the evil at bay.
Oh, hey, Huge.
Hey. So, this is the famous Noel, huh?
Yep.
I guess news travels fast.
The bro told me how you helped her out. I'm Huge. Nice to meet you.
Hey, likewise.
Hey.
What's with the new style and threads, Sarah? Not exactly a dress up and hit the town kind of occasion.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody addressed that. They fell from the sky.
If I told you they fell from the sky, you probably wouldn't believe me, huh?
Are you telling me the meteorite is a fashion critic? Okay, I better get going. See you guys later.
Bye.
Oh, you know what? Let's, next time a conversation thing comes up, the first couple, votes I see, I guess we'll go with, okay? We'll choose those together. Sorry.
Like some sort of mirage
Sorry for
show
taking all the
from
fun.
a distance.
Weird. How do these plants grow so fast? I don't get it. There must be pockets of unstable time or something.
More meteorite phenomena.
Oh, you got that right. Wow, look at this stuff. Ever since that rock came down, we've been seeing all kinds of aberrations.
This is the scientist,
Do you have
eh?
any idea what's happening?
Not the slightest clue. Some spots seem to have sped forward centuries. But other parts haven't changed at all.
So, these areas are from different timelines. Realities blending together. Like two ages overlapping. That about right?
Right. It's exactly like that.
Okay. First couple votes. Now we can see how far the chat is from this. Okay, there it is. First one gets it.
Mackie, if you don't understand this stuff, then nobody else will.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
Must be tough being the resident genius.
I wonder what the Moogle is going to be doing throughout the game.
Let's destroy that damn thing. Godot, please.
Oh, look at that Final Fantasy ass. Oh, Cocoon just disappeared. Oh boy. I haven't even... an efficient battle strategy is the key to victory. Paradigm shifts. You got it. Sentinel. Right, because we don't have a... we don't have a medic at all. Gog Magog. This is a really nice design. Looks great. I like that he's... looks like he's in pain as he's... it's like he got... You know when a dog tries to get through a hole they can't get through and they're stuck? Gog Magog. Great name, buddy. Okay. Strange not having a medic. Remember you have potions to heal? Says Ryan Johnson, thank you. We're probably gonna need that. But, I mean, potions were so hard to come by in the last one. Like, I couldn't imagine using them, but I guess we're gonna have to. Some parts. People are saying they hated this part. Oh, no. So this part's sort of the first challenge, and we haven't grinded on basically any enemies leading up to this point. We might... I wonder if he has Mediguard for Sentinel. Swipe. Here comes Swipe. It's so strange going from doing so much damage in 13 and now to doing like 161. Terrible. Double commando. Let's finish him off. I don't imagine Sarah being a commando. You can get potions to the monsters. You earn Gil every battle, I heard in this. Matt, make sure you have twin shields when he attacks. He hits hard. Good. Thanks for all the advice. It looks like that one wasn't so bad to get through. $500 CPs. By resolving the anomalies along the timeline, you will obtain special objects known as fragments. And fragments are memories of time, solidified into shards, each containing a valuable piece of knowledge or a slice of history. To view which fragments you currently possess, press triangle. There are 160. Let's look at a fragment. Fragment. Monster bits. Gog Magog. He's a giant of the void beyond, banished from this world for violating the laws of time. So basically getting parking tickets. The beast forever wanders the void in search of escape. That's a bit sad. And then we kill him. But that seems to be like the Final Fantasy XIII way, where it reminds me of like Bartandalus, where he's like, he just wants to die. An orphan wants to die. They all want to die. Angel Death, first boss, easier than Anima. And Luigi's recommending we get as many fragments as we can. We'll see later. Okay. Okay. Fate's Recollection, none. New Bodum. Oh, so they just put them into two different spots, but they have the same shit. Sorry. The same meaning. Same meaning. We're trying to keep this PG. Trying to keep PG. Trying to keep PG. Alright. Let's jump. I like pressing jump. That's fun. I feel like I'm playing. Corey says, being a trophy hunter sucks. I'll probably have to get them all for a trophy. Yeah, I am not that kind of person. I'm a it's good enough kind of person. I just like to get on through. I'm like that with music when I play. I was playing at this cafe I play at every week. And people want to hear a song. I know it good enough. I'll play it. It's not perfect. But then we move on to something else. Like 13. We were nowhere near good enough to beat Adam and Toys. Good enough for me. Luigi Man says Corey, it's going to be very painful for him as a trophy hunter. And Ladari says grinding in this game is much harder. So you're really going to have to fight. Blaze Edge got 150 and gave up. Holy crap. There's that many?
Noel, do you know?
Yeah, Noel. Tell me something.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. The visuals in this game are nice.
What happened to Cocoon? It's not there.
Well, you're looking at a different time. That's the world I...
This is interesting. Confusing, but interesting.
In my world, Cocoon doesn't exist. When I was born, the sky was already empty. Tell me, how many years has it been since Ragnarok appeared and Cocoon fell?
Well, it's 3 AF. So that was 3 years ago.
Sarah is pretty.
All that happened 700 years in the past. I was born and raised in another time. 700 years in the future.
Yes, I knew it. I knew you weren't from this world.
I'm the last of humanity. Hey! Sarah, I can take you there. We can find Lightning together. I know she wants to see you. You're full of it!
Yeah, that's impossible. Lightning's gone, man.
Godot. Noel, do you know where my sister is?
Come with me.
What's happening?
You see? It's a time gate.
What do you mean? Wow. Time gate.
What the? It's like a portal. Lightning is in a place called Valhalla. She's waiting on the other side.
I couldn't turn my eyes away. I knew the answer lay beyond that gate. The answer to my doubts and dreams. On the broad plain beneath Cocoon, my sister once celebrated my marriage to Snow. I remember her smile like it was yesterday. But sometime when I wasn't looking, she disappeared. She was gone as if she'd never been there in the first place. Lightning, are you out there? Did I dream that day on Pulse, or did it really happen? Noel says he can find you, but is he telling the truth? Noel's world was a terrible place where Cocoon did not exist. He had traveled back in time to change that bleak future, or so he told us.
Listen, when different eras overlap, all kinds of crazy stuff happens. Objects from different times get mixed up. If you want to open a gate and travel through time, you have to find one of those objects. They're called artifacts.
Artifacts?
The keys to the future. They're anachronisms, relics of a different world. Basically, things that don't belong in your time. If we can find one, we might be able to use it to open the gate. Then we could cross time and travel to Lightning's world.
Could Noel be telling the truth? Beyond that gate,
Why is this guy so mad?
is Lightning alive?
He's saying a way to find lightning.
Can I dare to hope again after all this time? Oh, how I want to believe. I want my sister back.
Yeah. So far, the story is makes a lot more sense. You know, it's not this like falsy, lussy crap. They are introducing a lot of
happened the night the meteorite fell.
new
We all had a lot to think about.
terms.
I wonder if anyone slept. Good morning.
You can access party paradigms in the Crystarium. Oh. What's this box? You obtain Lebro's olive tattoo for a live trigger reward. Yeah, Godot is, people are saying that Godot's like Snow. Snow was always, he like meant well, where Godot is just sort of a hard ass. Whoa, look at this new Crystarium. Cool. Ugh, it looks so ugly. Ugh. She can't medic? Come on. She's a sentinel. That's crazy. Alright. I guess we'll just level up her sentinel. So the Crystarium is a little less, you just click it. You don't do your strength or anything. Alright. Thunder. Okay. I don't know. This is a bit strange. Everything's just a mystery. I'll just level them all up equally. Mediguard, that's good. Now we at least have some kind of, oh crap. Frost Strike. This is good. Ryan Johnson says the Crystarium is even more basic. Yeah. Luigi Man says there's a recommended way to Crystarium. Can you even look at everything? I feel like you just pick which thing gets the point. It's a lot faster. But I just sort of did it evenly. And made sure that I got the Crystarium. Corey Lavas is so ugly. Yeah, this is so ugly. This is so basic. Nick's is going to go. Someone else can be moderator if they want. We have a whole bunch of moderators right now. So I think we're good. You know, and hopefully that problem... We only really had that problem with one person. And then if you'll notice in the Discord, it was somebody had said, F you, Matt. And anyways, they're banned as well. And it was the same person. Have a good time, Nix. Cookie saying, I like the cutscenes, they're beautiful, but the thing like Crystarium or menu is not really pretty. Yeah, it's like the characters look better, and someone had mentioned that the NPCs look a lot better because they were designed for the ground up on the PS3, not the PS2. But, oh my god, what is with the UI? It's like they did that last, and this is pretty pervy. I mean, come on. That's perverted, game. She kind of looks like... This is the same outfit from The Fifth Element. You know, Mila Jovovich? When she wears that all that white. thing when she's the perfect weapon. It's just perverted. This is perverted. I mean, come on. I can't even stop it. Anyways. I guess it's a fantasy, right?
You're just taking him at his word.
The Final Fantasy.
He says he's from the future, but where's the proof?
That's true.
I guess you're right. It's just hard after I had that dream about lightning. You know what I mean?
Ryan Johnson, the big crystals give a bigger boost to whatever roll you're on. Okay, so you just have to watch that and have to sort of like look ahead.
Hey, Sarah. Listen, what's the deal with you and that Noel guy anyway?
If I said I was going with him, would you stop me?
Let you run off with some con artist? I'd beat him half to death first.
The skin for your outfit, the more armor it applies, says Corey. That's true in this crazy ass world.
Let's meet outside once you're ready.
Well, they went super traditional here. Time for some choices. Corey Levas says RPG logic, yeah. Ryan Johnson says, like, being on Sen and getting a big crystal gives more HP, while a calm would get more strength. Okay, so they're still giving you some choice in it. They just really, really simplified it. Is that chat in a good spot for everybody? Chat window? Hopefully it's not blocking too much. Because of the delay.
LeBro, good morning. Kupo.
There's a bikini DLC of it. Oh my god.
You win. I can't compete with
That
you.
was very Japanese. Hey, actually did that little look away.
So what I do best.
I slept great. Just like being at home.
Time for you to move on, huh?
Okay.
Sarah, wait up.
Yeah, he
for me.
does look like that Kingdom Hearts guy.
All this talk about artifacts and gates and time travel. To be honest, I don't know if I'm ready to believe it.
Sarah, there's still so much I don't understand myself. If we can actually find an artifact, then I'll know what I've been saying is true. And once we open the gate, you'll be able to put some of your doubts to rest as well. So what do you think? Will you search for the answers with me?
Will ya? Will you search for some answers? Yeah, obviously. I want to find lightning. Yeah. Alright, searching for artifacts. Cool.
Give me a chance and I'll prove that it's true.
You know, the big difference right away is this feels like a real place where people live. It makes sense. They have shops, they have shelters that look like they were sort of cobbled together. People are just moving around, doing things, living life.
Hello there, Miss Farron.
Oh, hi there. This might be a strange question, but have you seen something that shouldn't
Yeah, like that
exist?
question.
That's a strange question, all right. I wish I could help you, but I've been pretty busy with security duty. Frankly, these days, lots of things seem out of the ordinary.
Oh, yeah, I know. The people here are counting on you guys to protect them. They couldn't survive without Nora.
Well, we can't ask them to fight off the monsters themselves. At least things have improved in these past few years. When the town was first built, Nora was in charge of keeping everyone safe and working the fields. Let me tell you, living on Cocoon, you don't learn to grow vegetables.
Look how everybody dresses here. They must... It's probably because they needed to repopulate so much, so that's why everybody dresses like this. To speed up repopulation, if you know what I mean. Cocoon does look beautiful. Oh, look at the sun behind it. Gorgeous. Look at this tree. Lightning's knife. Best birthday ever. Ryan Johnson says Sarah's kind of an idiot now. Well,
Is that the artifact?
her brain got crystallized.
This is Lightning's knife. I keep it in my room, but how did it get out here?
Yeah, did it fall through a time gate? Oh, look at this. I'm turning into a Final Fantasy XIII character. Ooh.
Hey, look there. Snow!
Sarah!
What a beautiful cutscene that was.
It's her knife. I found it near the base of the pillar.
But I thought lightning was there.
Snow.
Sarah, I'm sorry. She must be inside the pillar. Lightning's holding up Cocoon.
Is this an alternate reality?
Along with the Needler Flame.
Wait, what are you talking about? She was right here a second
Yeah,
ago.
that's right.
I saw her. We talked. She gave us her blessing.
You see, I totally don't mind when things are confusing as long as they reference it and they acknowledge it. So because Sarah has the exact same reaction I did of what? I just saw lightning and lightning said, "Yeah, you two you idiots are going to get married. I'm going to stab you with this knife," and now she's gone. So that's fine. And as long as they pay that off later. So it still makes sense. They're not ignoring that.
I won't forget that moment. Lightning was happy. Happy that Snow and I were getting married. She laughed and said congrats. But then, all of a sudden, Lightning disappeared. She was gone, like she was never there to begin with. No one else remembered her smiling and laughing. No one but me.
All your friends think your sister is inside that pillar.
I was scared. People said I was dreaming. They said I was just making up stories so that I didn't have to face the truth.
Listen, Sarah. Your memories are the truth. Lightning is alive. The question is, why are you the only one who remembers?
Yes. Time for a choice. Why is she the only one that remembers? That's pretty interesting. So far, I'm into this. They've only mentioned a few new things like time fragments and stuff, but it's all pretty easy to remember. It's not like Lissy, Falsy, 3 kinds of Lissy, Falsy, Cavalry, Psycom, Guardians. Circle.
Well, perhaps history changed somehow.
You mean your memories are true, but history was altered afterwards?
Of course, that's not really possible. I know that. But I just don't understand how I can remember it so clearly when no one else can. Weird. The knife looks like it's been polished.
Knife looks like it's been polished. So Ryan is saying it's because the sequel was never planned. People hated 13, so Square rushed out 13-2 as an apology game. But the interesting thing is that the best part of 13 is the combat and then eventually getting to really know the characters in the system, and then they sort of take that away from you in this sequel. How much more fun would it be to have the old gang back together? But I don't know how you would sustain that over a whole game with all their powers being so OP and all that stuff. Unless they introduce like new paradigms maybe, or new like roles that you could have. Angel Death says this one needs to happen in order for 13-3 to happen, and Ladarius was saying it was just supposed to be Lightning Returns and not this one. So they just dumped this one in the middle, maybe? And somebody had made an interesting point. Well, I mean, 13 sold really well. Because games sell based on their reputation, right? Not how good they are. So everybody wanted 13. It was the first Final Fantasy on a PS3. If you looked at the commercials for it, or the trailers, I mean, it looked insanely good. And as you guys all know, it is a fantastic game once you get past those first 20 hours, which is an insane thing to say.
I thought I'd left one in Nora House, but I can't seem to find it. I'm guessing someone had a use for it during that ruckus yesterday. Pulse is a dangerous place, and I don't have the supplies to deal with serious injuries. If you find the kit, can you bring it to me?
Hey, a side quest. Find a med kit. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. My other kits are
Luigi Man is 17 seconds behind.
I put in an order for supplies, but deliveries take forever to arrive. I'm counting on you.
Alright, cool. Is it an actual hidden med kit, or is it on the map? It's not on the map. Yeah, exactly. Ryan is asking, why can Noel and Sarah use Ravager skills? Sarah's no longer a lessee. Noel never was. We'll find out later, Luigi Man says without the spoiler. This is the same for this game. The beginning is really confusing. Don't know the English word. I mean, confusing is definitely a right word for it. This looks like in Call of Duty World at War. This is the opening mission to it. You like run along here, except you're murdering people the whole time.
Sarah. Did you find one of those artifact things?
Nice hair, buddy.
Not yet. Have you been looking too?
I'd try if I had any idea what I was looking for. You know, Sarah?
What?
Never mind. Forget it.
What's going on?
How do you guys all feel about 13-2?
All clear? Nothing
I
to
mean,
report.
it's quite a departure for the sequel. Dogs! Dogs! Cats! They're big, huge cats with beaver tails. Or are they like muskrats or something? What the hell? Those don't look good. I mean, they're cute little ideas. They kind of look like seals. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to one of them.
Wait, the cat isn't an artifact, is it?
No, I don't think so. Maybe the cat could have picked up the artifact.
I can see Cocoon.
Alright, cat. Lead me to an artifact.
After her.
Stay on her, Mog.
Search for an artifact.
I wasn't in town. There was nothing I could have done.
Did you find
Oops. That was dumb.
I saw him carrying a knife. Yeah. What was he up to?
I saw him carrying a knife. What was he up to? Ryan Johnson says, I finished all three and don't remember any explanation for it. Oh my god, that's this game, isn't it?
Oh, wow. You grow vegetables?
What? You mean you don't?
Moogle went left.
Soil
Yeah,
is
you're right.
barren. Nothing will grow at all. We have to survive by hunting. It's that or starve.
Yesterday, you said you were the last of humanity. What did you mean?
Just what I said. When I was born, there were fewer humans in the world than live in this village.
Wow.
After a while, I was the only one left.
This is actually a pretty interesting story. I hope they do some choices. Corey says he needs to finish 13 as quick as he can so I can start this. It looks so interesting. Corey, was that you that said you're a trophy hunter? Because that's going to be hard for you, buddy. Angel Death 13 is confusing, I know, but it's fun. Less confusing than 13. Cookie says, first time I don't like 13 too because I love so much the first game and all the characters and the battle. And then I just learned how to like it for its value. Yeah. You do just have to sort of accept it for what it is and get through it. I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of go with whoever gets the first one in. Because we have to wait for everybody to catch up on it.
Illnesses, people die. But everyone said the same thing before they passed on. The future is yours.
Interesting. Let's go to where that cat was in the Moogle. Looking for your Moogle. Hey, did you see a Moogle and a cat and a artifact? This music is awesome.
I can see Cocoon. Clear as day.
Hey there, kitty.
Snow, so this is where you got to. And the artifact isn't here, huh?
Snow?
Kupo?
Oh yeah, she's my pet.
Kupo?
Huge found her.
That
and brought
Moogle
her
sounds
home.
so cute.
Hey, I don't see why not.
I think we should keep her too. Just as long as she doesn't make a mess in my workshop. Hey, girl.
Are you sure you can look after her?
Can't we all do it? I mean, we are one big family, right?
Is that what cats look like in Japan? Because they are not super cute. They look like seals.
You'll do it.
You too.
Ah.
Thanks. She's adorable.
No, she's not.
I thought I could hide it from them, but they knew. They saw right through me. I'd lost lightning, and then snow. But those guys, they really tried to cheer me up.
Where did Snow go?
So it hasn't been all bad.
No, not at all. Life is harder here compared to back on Cocoon. But everyone sticks together. Even in the tough times, we have each other. That helps.
Those friends of yours are like family, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a choice. Live trigger. Maybe up there? It's our playthrough, so I want the chat to help pick it. Ryan says, anyone else prefer her old outfit? I don't even remember what it was.
No, I still feel as lonely as can be, even with all these friends around me.
You and Snow want the same thing. I'm sure you'll find each other again.
I'm going through whatever one gets through first. Because it's an action trigger.
Where else should we look?
Mog, help us out here.
This is a pretty chilled out game so far. I mean, this is... Think of how different this is from the start of 13, where it's just run, 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 run. Learn new tutorial things.
The Moogle's reacting to the kids.
Get out of my way.
I think he's just looking for playmates.
We need to find that med kit. For that lady.
Why do I have to fix the leak through?
What's he gonna say? No one can go through here unless you've got a sword. See ya! Oh, right, because this is where the animals are. And the beasts. The Moogles react to those kids. Alright, so we should probably go to the kids, right? Let's go back to the kids? That makes sense. Boy, this thing runs like garbage. Look at this. That's not the stream, that's the frame rate. Did they put this on all the consoles? Or just the PS3? Oh yeah, because it's on Steam.
The crisis is over.
He makes me so mad.
I bought it on Steam, played for 9 minutes, and then tried to return it, and they said I had owned it too long.
Good morning. These are my students. I teach their classes.
A school teacher, huh?
Right!
I'm so glad you're all safe. Yeah. Now, did everyone do their homework?
I did mine, because I didn't want you getting mad at me like the last time.
Oh yeah?
Seems like you'd be soft on kids, but you're pretty strict, huh?
Hey. Not that bad. No, come on. You know, I'm only strict because my teacher was strict. Lightning must have rubbed off on me.
My grandmother was a teacher too. She taught me everything I know. She taught me about Grand Pulse and its history.
Action! Ryan Johnson says PS3, Xbox 360, and Steam. every main character is emo. Yeah, they do all kind of have a certain look to them. Ryan is saying, Corey had bought Lightning Returns from Steam, but I have 13-2 I got for PS3. I got it on sale. It was $10 for Steam.
Is it true? Are you really from the future?
Let me ask you a question. What can I do to convince you?
I'm sorry I asked. I know how hard it is when no one believes you.
Sometimes it bothers me to think I might never make it back. But if you do come with me, you'll be feeling that same fear. That's why I want you to fully understand what you're getting yourself into.
That guy's veiny. Veiny arms.
That's the kid I was looking for. I knew my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. It's Mackie! I better get out.
Why?
Hey, what's he got there?
Let's follow him.
God, this is so much different. But I can see that they really tried to address everything that was a problem. They gave you open-endedness, they gave you side quests, they gave you characters that actually interact. Think of how many NPCs you actually saw in 13. Basically, the friendly ones, not enemies. Basically zero. There was zero people actually living anywhere, doing anything. You would just go into these laboratories and you would just see crazy-ass monsters. It didn't even make any sense. And you would go deeper and deeper, and everything looked so beautiful, but it just made no sense. You just ran through the corridors of Cocoon. So, this is nice. While you're getting to know everybody, you're getting to know Sarah's life, so... Oh, you can't even retry if they get you like this. So, then this is great, because he's asking Sarah to make this big decision, which makes sense. Where should I put this chat window? It makes sense to get to know her life. You know that she's a teacher. She has these students that like her. She has a life here, and people don't trust this guy. But yet he's asking you to move. I think the storytelling is way better. I don't know where to put this. Over here or over here? I don't know if I had read this out already, but Ryan was saying they progressively lowered the budget. You can definitely feel that. Huh?
There, now we've got you.
Me name is Farron.
Miss Farron?
Live trigger. City of Dreams. Hope City. Yeah, Ryan was saying just Palom, Hope City, Eden. Yeah, but even when you get into Cocoon, everyone just thinks you're terrorists. Remember that?
Why did you run away? I promise I won't get mad if you tell me.
Sorry, Angel. I went with the timer.
You won't get mad at me, but I can't tell you. I don't want to get yelled at.
The kid was trying to get away from Mackie. I bet you anything he was up to no good.
Another one! (13-1) had 3 to fight with 13-2 had 2 to fight, and I cannot tell you the last one. Thank you. Isn't that Naruto?
You were running from Mackie, weren't you? Did you do something you weren't supposed to?
Yeah.
I was watching him work on the robots, and then I saw it and I just couldn't help myself.
This ought to be good. And then what happened?
Another one. Another question. I'm gonna go with this one. Get it out already.
That's about enough. Tell me
Whoa. Meanie Miss Farron. Oh boy.
Please don't yell at me, please.
That's her special power.
Hey. Why don't you find out what he did first before laying into him?
Holy Lord. Wow. I don't want to yell at you.
I hope you're not misbehaving.
She's quite bipolar. She's screaming at this kid, and now she's putting on the nice act.
When my students don't behave.
sorry, Miss Farron. Guess I'll own up. The truth is, I sold something from Mackie.
And that's why he was chasing you?
What did you take?
This necklace. It belongs to you, doesn't it?
Oh, Snow's necklace. Time for some tears.
Hey, wait!
I hope you get eaten by a monster. You little thief.
What was he doing with this anyway?
That belongs to Mackie, doesn't it?
No, it's mine. It's a reminder of a promise a good friend made me.
Now they're just a good friend. How she's ready to move on.
Sarah, I believe you. Your sister's alive. She's out there somewhere.
Thank you, Snow.
Just a friend.
Here, you hang on to this.
That's like, so now I think she's interested romantically in Noel. You know, when someone's ready to cheat on somebody, they start saying that, oh no, it's just my friend. That's just my friend, don't worry about them.
A while. When I come back, it'll be with Lightning. Then there's no way she can say no to us getting married.
He was right.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was the last time I saw Snow. The memories I had of Lightning standing on the plain beneath Cocoon. He was the only one who believed. Believed them enough to do something.
Okay, so he went off to find Lightning. And she stayed. Because she's a teacher.
That's why I've been waiting here.
And doing nothing, right?
This is great storytelling! No one believes her. No one believes this guy. Snow is a great memory because he believes her. He leaves. Yet another reason for her not to go. However, this guy is influencing her and saying, oh, you want to go see Lightning? So yeah, obviously we're going to go see Lightning because that's where Snow went.
Lightning and Snow are long gone, but you still sit here and wait. Why didn't you go after
Yeah, exactly. Great question. Why? Because of the children. This is better storytelling already. Bad UI be damned. Come on, Square.
I wanted to go. I wish I had.
It's not too late. You can leave now if that's what you really want.
I know, but I just can't.
She's so pretty.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't pressure you. In the end, the decision has to be yours.
I love this song. What is this called? The Promise? Hey, see you later. Oh, this song is beautiful too.
I'm sorry, but we can't let you through. We have a...
Events that shouldn't occur keep occurring.
Where'd that dude go? We need to find that med kit. Item box. You fight them, NPC. No.
That thing they found in the meteorite is very...
Angel Death said he can't hear the song. Oh, shoot. Should I make the game volume a little louder?
It was a perfect day to ride some waves.
Sorry, but you cannot go through. Orders from Godot.
This guy sounds like a real tough security guard. Security guards with guns are the scariest thing ever because they're not trained to use them. Could you imagine like a security guard at a mall having a gun? No thanks. It's fine? Cool. You know those little kids running around? They really remind me of the little kids in the game Shenmue.
Wasn't the artifact after all?
I don't want to fight. Maybe we should just fight one. Sure.
Come on, let's head back.
Voice actor is Kid Robin from Teen Titans. Really? For the kid? Or for who?
I could have handled that alone.
I think the medkit's close by. Oh man, the music's so good. Everywhere. It's like, it's got so much energy to it. Because 13 was a bit more of like a heavier game. Medkit's close by, eh? I think so too. Maybe give me a little bit of direction. I'll try not to move around too much.
Extracted from the meteorite.
Talk. Have you seen that medkit?
I got a question for you. Who's this Snow person? Boyfriend?
Big question here. He's like this really cool guy. The most important person in my life. Oh, my hero. Anyone else having stream lag? I hope not. Oh man, we're dropping 13% frames. I don't know why.
He's my hero. Snow and lightning came to save me when I'd been turned into crystal.
Wow. He sounds like a great guy. And he lives in this village with you.
He's looking for my sister right now. Out there, somewhere.
Braving the wilds to find a lost friend. Now that's the kind of person who might believe my story.
Maybe I'll try to bring the bitrate down a bit, and then it'll maybe... Yeah, I'll bring the bitrate down, and then hopefully that will make the overall stream look a little bit worse, but run a bit smoother. Okie dokie. I think that's the problem. So hopefully that runs a bit better. Yeah, 13% is pretty high. I probably did miss the most funniest answer. He's like this really cool guy. What would she have said to that? Can somebody tell me what they would have said? Sarah keeps talking about Snow non-stop, and Noel's like, okay. Ah, man.
Things that shouldn't exist don't exist. Hey, gotta work to pay the bills.
What bills?
All remaining residents should evacuate immediately.
Whoa. Is this medkit around here? I feel like it would be around here. Hey guy, have you seen a medkit?
What do you mean?
It's nice to see this environment not only at night, but in day too, to sort of get like a different feeling for it. It's weird seeing Sarah with a big gun. Alright, medkit not here. They even speed her up because she won't stop? Oh my god.
How goes it? What was that thing they extracted?
Whoa, it hit me first. The enemies are pretty easy here, right? Remember how hard some of these three things were before? On Grand Pulse? 3 of these guys could mess up your day. I think lowering the bitrate worked. Our drop frames are going a little slower. Still 12% though. That's super high. I don't know why.
Things that shouldn't exist don't exist, right?
3 potions. Oh, they're really handing them out here.
Anyone else in the shelter?
Anyone know where that med kit is? All right, let's move on. They just sort of let you wander. Find the med kit. We'll when we're done the stream, I'll play that mission. I'll play that answer on YouTube and just send it over. That'll be cool.
That thing they found in the meteorite is very...
Do we still need to find this med kit, or can we progress? Maybe somebody wants to look that up where it is. Right, so in Shenmue, at the beginning of Shenmue 1, there's these kids that are like the ones in this game. And when you go over to them, Shenmue's a really funny game because the translation and the voice acting they got is very, very cheesy, very campy. If you see a cube treasure box, that's the medkit. Okay. And the kids come up to you in the very beginning and they go, "Hey, mister, wanna wrestle?" And I thought that was so funny. So I tracked down the guy that did Ryo's voice. Is the medkit in this battle area? It's probably in this battle area. And I added him on Facebook, and when he accepted my friend request, the first thing I said to him, I just wrote, "Hey, mister, wanna wrestle?" in all caps lock. And then I looked on his wall, and it had my stupid comment to him. And then after that, it had all these other people being like, "Congratulations on your beautiful baby girl." And he had just had a baby girl. And there's all these beautiful pictures of her. And everyone congratulating and so much love and people crying, they're so happy. And then my stupid, "Hey, mister, wanna wrestle?" But he didn't delete the comment. I think he really likes being Ryo. He even started up a petition, or like helped the petition along for him to voice Ryo in Shenmue 3. Okay, so it's not here. We need to look for unexplored areas. That's an unexplored area, but we can't get through this, can we? No. We need to find medkit. We'll have one quick look again for it. Square box, square box. Where is a square box? I want a square box. So I can go. Square box, square box. She runs a bit more normally than Vanille. Remember Vanille just running with her hands out all crazy? God, I have bad memories now. Every time I think of every time I hear the word Ragnarok, I think of Escape the Night Theory spoiling it. It's like a really bad memory now. I think when you're that age, though, you just want attention. So you just yell out things. Even if it's negative attention. Alright, I didn't see a medkit up there. If it's in the village and she just couldn't find her medkit, then she needs to go to hell. Maybe she wasn't looking into the water and actually doing something about it. Angel Death says escapophobia. Yeah, that's right. I was looking up what that name meant, Escape the Night Theory, and Escape the Night is a YouTube show, and then there's these whole videos all about theory for it. Try to find around her house. And then, I found this picture of this guy, a YouTube thumbnail, and he had this little tiny mustache, and like really long, like no hair here and long hair here that was dyed blonde, and the thing said, "Escape the Night Theory." Was Escape the Night an ultimate fail? And I sent that to my friend Matthew Owen. And I said, I think this is the most internet picture I've ever seen in my life.
No, instead, my things are showing up in places they shouldn't be.
I wonder if someone's trying to mess with us.
I doubt it. No one here would do something like that.
I guess not. Unless they think they're doing the right thing.
It might not be a person at all. I mean, with time and space being warped everywhere, anything could happen, really.
Right. And that's how your things ended up out here? It's not a bad theory. Okay, so maybe we should ask if anyone else is missing stuff.
Let's head to the house and find out.
Okay, people are saying let's search the artifact. If I recall correctly, it's behind that barricade. And then someone says go to my room. Ryan said that. No, Ryan says it's in her room, and then Angel Death says go to your room. Okay. Go to your room, little boy. Luigi Man, is this the barricade you were talking about? Behind this barricade? This is a really beachfront. Very chilled out intro to a game. They let it sit, they let you get to know the characters, the setting, before she makes this big choice, which makes a lot of sense. And Sarah told you to go to her room. No, the one you can't pass. Oh, okay, so you can't get it yet. Sarah told us to go to the room? Oh, damn. Oh, I see. Well, there's a lot to pay attention to. What are they looking at? What are you guys looking at? What's fishy? Oh, in the room is something fishy. What's that say? Nothing. Hey, lady. What is this a poster of? Why would they have posters here? Okay, because it's just some art.
That mirror, it was never there before.
Hey, check it out.
Wait. Okay, what is that? How did that happen?
She has big hands.
A twist in time. Something that doesn't belong.
Huge.
I think this is an artifact.
Very convenient.
We found an artifact, just as Noel said we would. Does this mean everything else he said is true? Did he really meet lightning in Valhalla? Maybe. Once I step through the gate, I'll be leaving my friends, my students, and the village for who knows how long. Can you tell me, Lightning? Do I dare believe this man?
Okay.
Okay. Now we just have to head for the gate.
What's this thing?
I don't get it.
Medkit?
What was that artifact doing in the
That'd be really dumb if this was a medkit.
Well, the mirror must have belonged to someone else in the past. Or the future, wherever it came from. It didn't belong here.
If you ever need a good meal, you just come on back here.
Thank you, Lebro.
Okay, I'll take that meal now.
You know, I was thinking, if Noel here really is from the future, he must be pretty curious about this time period.
That's true. We should probably explain a few things.
I wouldn't mind an explanation on what the hell is going on here.
We're all born and raised on Cocoon, but 3 years ago, our home basically fell out of the sky. We couldn't rely on the broken foul sea anymore. So, most of us made the decision to move to Pulse.
Weren't there millions of people living on Cocoon? It must have been pretty cramped.
Well, it was. But on Pulse, we had to deal with new hardships, like vicious monsters and a lack of provisions.
Sounds like a rough time.
Yeah. But eventually things settled down, and some former military types helped get things organized. Now there's a growing town at the base of Cocoon's pillar. The guys who used to be in charge are long gone.
How did you end up in this place then?
Our leader, Snow, suggested we live somewhere near the ocean. We used to live in a seaside town on Cocoon, so it was like we were rebuilding our home. Snow and the rest of us were used to fighting monsters and getting our hands dirty. So we pretty much settled back into our old way of life.
Snow's not around right now, so we do the best we can. But if Lightning were back, everything would be so much better.
So for everyone here,
Her mouth
your
wasn't
sister
moving.
being gone is the reality. Odd.
Okay, that was fun. Well, I guess we just go through the gate. Go through the artifact thing.
I'm going to take this artifact and open that gate. But you still don't trust me, do you? I can see it in your eyes. If there's anything you're wondering about or don't believe, just ask, and I'll try to explain.
There is one thing. What is it you want, exactly?
A future that has people in it.
Okay.
I lived at the end of days. I was the very last child to be born. As I grew up, everyone I knew died, one by one, until eventually it was just me. All their dreams fell on my shoulders. I was their last hope. It was too much, so I left. Sure, maybe I couldn't go home again. Maybe I couldn't make everyone happy. But at the very least, I could rebuild a future where everyone could survive. So I went through the gate. I wasn't thinking very clearly then. I had a dream, but I didn't think it all out. I didn't know what it really meant. But once I got here and saw how you and your friends live in this village, I knew my dream could come true. In Valhalla, your sister gave me a chance. She gave me hope. The future can be changed. That's what she told me, and I believe her.
I understand. Thank you, Noel. Thank you for telling me that.
You want to take a moment to say goodbye before we leave?
Thanks. I think I'm okay.
I love that twinkling piano. It reminds me of there's a part in 13-1 that really sounds like that.
The gate is where the meteorite fell.
All right, let's go find that med kit.
Cocoon, right?
You know,
Because I think now we can get over that barrier, I bet. It's really funny that they give you a side quest, but there's no way to do it until you're ready to leave. So you could have ran around for hours and hours looking for that thing, looking every square inch. Think how many times we just ran around here.
I will. And you be careful too, Noel.
Ugh, get out of my way.
I'm glad we found the artifact, but that's not the only weird thing going on here.
Here's a box.
And the way they act. Understandable though. Guess it's not every day someone like me drops in from the future unannounced.
Oh boy.
Even before that, everything's been
You guys do it. You guys handle it.
ever since lightning disappeared.
So just disappeared. I know.
Another cutscene. Another no grind run, says Ryan Johnson. And then he says, "Hey! Holy crap, it's another go-go." Put him out of his misery. Alright. Causality barrier. This dude can't ravage? Is there anyone out there who can visually explain why the UI of that stagger bar is so ugly? Because I would love to know. It is gross, but I don't know why it's so gross, you know? And that's what I want to know. I want to know why. Because, oh boy, it's disgusting. You hear the voices in this song? It's like sort of German industrial. Hey, Luigi Man sent a friend request. It's a very thick yellow. Yeah, that's sort of gross. And it like doesn't have enough variety in it, maybe? Because the stagger bar was very thin before, wasn't it? Oscar, hello, hello, hello. How's Oscar doing? Here comes the big swipe. We got some potions. We got Medigard. Oh my god, Stella brought me a salad. Look at that. Oh! Oh, it's a sandwich. Thanks, Stella. No time to look whether it's a sandwich or a salad, but thank you. You're dead, go. Phoenix Iron Bangle, baby. It was thinner and slicker. Was there blue in that? Oh yeah, it's all like green lettuce, so you can see the game through it. Look, I got a paradigm sandwich. Look, I got a sandwich made out of chocobo. Chocobo head sandwich. Ah, yeah. Will this also be another bangle run? Probably. It depends, I guess. Depends what the damage is like, you know? See-through sandwich. Oscar says, this game isn't so bad, just the music sometimes not so good, but combat go faster. Go sandwich. Oh, we got a chocobo. Can you get chocobos in 13-1?
We don't have enough manpower.
You know, the funniest comment of the last video was, I can't remember who said it, but we were talking about how, like, crazy the story was, and we were trying to understand the final bit of 13, last story, and this guy said, 13 isn't as black and white as some Final Fantasy games. I thought that was so hilarious. Like, yeah. You think? You think there's a little bit more gray area in this one?
Good work out
Although a lot of Final Fantasy games, the story gets pretty confusing, but you have enough time with it to kind of get used to it. I want to find that stupid med kit, but I didn't. I think it's over here somewhere, but maybe too late. Angel Death just says, okay, let's go. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. You're right. Let's go.
You know, the security bots can do our...
Oh, I always press triangle instead of square. You can't get the med kit yet. All right, let's just get out of here. Let's just go to that gate. Am I going the right friggin' way? No, other way.
We should just close this area.
All right, I'm up here, and I can use this to get down. Meteor impact site. Let's go. Go through the gate. Not yet.
Are you sure you're ready? You know, once we go through, there might be no coming back.
Let's do it. Oscar says, do you like how the game is not so linear already? Yeah, of course. It's great. Let's friggin' go.
Yes, I'm ready to go. It's not a dream or a lie. I know my sister is alive out there. I'm sorry I doubted you. Of all people, I should know how bad it can make you feel when no one believes what you say. Snow put all his trust in me. Now it's my turn to do the same for you. I've made up my mind. You and I, we go together.
I won't let you down. We'll find Valhalla, I promise.
That's quite the promise to make. We'll find this place that I magically teleported to. I promise. I promise. Speaking about Final Fantasy stories that are confusing or not, Ryan was saying 10 story isn't really convoluted.
You're not gonna say goodbye?
There's no need. We already have, sort of. Lightning's knife. It's been sharpened and cleaned.
You did that.
Hey, shut up.
Look, my pendant has a brand new chain.
Okay.
And Snow was purring like a kitten. Someone gave him a good brushing.
Quiet.
Hey.
Why don't you guys go fess up?
All right, that camera angle was a little too under the shorts.
I figured no way you're leaving the pendant behind. So I made a chain, you know, so you wouldn't lose it.
If Lightning is alive out there, wouldn't want her getting mad over a poorly maintained weapon. You know her.
I love the reverb they added to his voice. Makes it sound like he's actually in this little valley.
Gotta pick up the slack looking after Snow, so I volunteered myself.
Thanks, guys. It's time for me to go. I don't know what's waiting out there in the future between worlds, but I want to see Lightning so much. If there's any chance at all, I want to take it.
You can go, but you have to come back in one piece. Promise?
I promise. If I believe, maybe a miracle will happen.
That's a plan, sure.
The future won't change until you make the first step.
You know what you're doing, right?
Well, I can't say that I do. This is the first time I've opened a gate myself. Guess we'll just have to find out.
Hey, what about Sarah?
I'll protect her. I promise you. I vow never to let her come to harm.
Godot.
But trust me, for Sarah's sake.
I guess this is it.
Guess so. Looks like the future starts now.
What? What are those, musical notes? Like musical staff.
I'll be back.
Yeah, right.
Sarah, you set out on your journey for my sake. You believed in a promise. You believed in a future you could not see. I will keep fighting here, at the end of the world. I know you will come. I believe in you.
What's this dude doing?
Sarah.
Oh. Oh my god.
This place is incredible.
It's the Historia Crux. The crossroads of the time continuum.
He said casually.
This is how you were able to travel backwards from the future?
Right. Just floated through this nowhere space. And now it's your turn.
The Historia Crux is your compass for navigating the rivers of time. Use L or D-pad to select the year and location to which you wish to travel and confirm your selections. Oh, so it's totally open-ended. Each time a new gate is opened, more areas become unlocked, expanding your freedom to journey along the timeline. New location unlocked. Brasha Ruins. You can return there by start and Historia Crux. Okie dokie. Oh, okay, well, we can only go to one place. Oh, you can get, and they tell you how many fragments there are. Cool. Here we go.
Rejecting the easy path, humanity has chosen to build a society based on human technology, rather than relying on the fal'Cie. A provisional government has replaced the Sanctum, and a scientific organization, calling itself the Academy, searches ruins for ancient technological secrets. One such site is...
Wow. Cool.
When reaching for the future, we sometimes fall into the past. As we gaze upon events that cannot be changed, our hearts grow bitter with regret. And you, my dear Sarah, will you encounter your past here? How will you choose to deal with that pain?
This is Cocoon.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, check it out. You can see the ground above us.
That's a weird thing to say. You can see the ground above us.
Wow. So this is how Cocoon looks from the inside.
That's right, I forgot. This is your first time here.
Yep.
Could somebody please Google how much Final Fantasy XIII sold, and then how much 13-2 sold? I'd be really interested to know.
What is that?
Look out!
Is this another one of these go-go guys?
Get up!
An arm?
Yeah, and not looking to shake hands, I'm guessing.
Alright, fighting Paradox Alpha. Couple people joined. Smurf, nice to see ya. Nobody hates you, Smurf. We're really happy to have you here. Like they said, we just had to, wounded. The monster employs wounding attacks. Reduces your maximum HP, cannot be healed by normal potions. Win the battle swiftly to regain. Alright, well, we'll do that then. We'll stagger this guy and then punk his ass. He's kind of a slow... It seems like the stagger bar goes down way slower in this game. Luigi Man loves this theme. I like Cookie's advice. Please, Smurf, don't victimize yourself. Just watch and enjoy. That's true. Yeah, we don't want to have a pity party. Everybody's happy here, and about like many more people watching the end of the last game or Bartandalus fight. It doesn't really matter as long as we have the main crew here is all we really care about, right? It's not really about how many people we get. It's just about having positive people here. That's all we care about. I'd rather have our 10 of our core crew than a million. Because once you get too many people, you get too hard to control, you get negativity. I don't like it. Commando and Sentinel, you do a Mediguard, can you, buddy? Yeah, bring up that sweet HP. And I'll just keep hitting this guy. That's probably the key to this battle.
You okay?
Yeah.
Alright, come on. She's got a husband. Or at least a fiancé. Cinematic action. I like these cinematic actions. Because there were so many times that you would see these amazing cutscenes in Final Fantasy XIII, and I would think, man, I wish I could actually get to play this. It would be really, really nice. You know? That would be great. Must you strike a pose to really fight this thing? Alright, so... Smurf, come on, buddy. Everybody likes you. I'm really glad you're here. Where are the numbers? 13 sold 6.6 million copies worldwide and 3 million for 13-2. 13-2 sold 3.1 million worldwide. And those numbers are from 2013. Smurf, what do you mean, learn from accounting? What are you talking about? What do you mean, they should study accounting? It's great. And Siegfried said, use a ComCom. Yep, that was a great idea. Well, I mean, games sell all their copies within the first few months and then first year. They don't really sell so much after. Unless they're like Grand Theft Auto 5 and its online mode keeps going. This game feels a lot easier. And we're on normal mode. Smurf's saying 5.3 million, but is that for all platforms? So anyway, so it sold a lot. And then 13-2 sold much, much less. And I bet you Lightning Returns sold about 1 million. I don't think we need to know accounting to just look at a number. It's fine. What is there to account?
That was exciting.
Just look at a number and you read it.
Huh? It's the army.
I mean, you're gonna have some variance in numbers because some people are gonna list like shipped copies and then sold copies. It can be hard to track. Maybe they're not accounting digital Steam sales and that kind of thing. Don't hold hands. Snow is still alive. Somewhere. Alright.
These are the infiltrators. They look like sieves who took a wrong turn. They were right there when the giant started moving. Probably have something to do with this paradox effect. Huh. Think they might have caused it?
Weird. It kind of makes you automatically woke. Bum ba da da ba da da.
You're being detained as potential suspects in the unsanctioned activation of Atlas. Come with me. And no.
We're being treated like criminals, but it's just a misunderstanding. Stick to the truth and we'll be okay. And smile. Smiling usually helps.
This is pretty realistic. If people had just showed up, they would probably arrest you. Why does it say live like that?
You're going straight to Academy HQ. They'll drag the truth out of you.
Oh, here we go. Cookie says maybe you have to add. Yeah, this game's command was way more damage, says Kandokan. Smurf says Japan holds the highest percentage of copies sold. Not in the Final Fantasy game if you're not caught at least once. That's true, you need to have that dynamic of it.
Why'd you lock us in here?
You're under suspicion of interfering with Academy business.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You two came up on the Grand Elevator?
Huh? The Grand what? Sarah, what's he talking about?
He could be talking about the elevator that's supposed to connect Cocoon and Pulse, but it's still being built. It's going to be finished next year.
You're confused. It was done last year.
Last year?
Is this another world, maybe? What could it mean? I'm waiting on you guys for that. I mean, we don't have to get too technical about the sales. I just wanted to see how much of a drop-off there was for 13-2. Is really the main point of it. Because I knew that 13 was going to sell like crazy. So what's the highest selling Final Fantasy? I think it must be 7.
Did we move forward in time?
I'd say 2 years have passed, at a guess. Since what was scheduled for next year has already been built last year.
Sarah, is that you?
Hey, watch yourself.
Thanks. Oh, Sarah, it is you.
You know them?
Uh-huh.
How does she know her name?
Alyssa Seidel. I'm an Academy intern. I heard you apprehended our 2 observers, so here I am.
Observers?
Yes, they're invited guests of the Academy. I was showing them around and forgot to give them their communicators.
Back up a second. These guys, these observers, are VIPs? I hope we can forget about this little...
No need for any ID. We'll just take this person's word for it. Who did a big visible wink.
Strange world, stranger events, unfamiliar faces, an uncertain future. They speak of anomalies, of a strange energy that warps time itself. Things that shouldn't exist here are appearing near the gates. Things that shouldn't happen are happening. They call this phenomenon the paradox effect. And if you think about it, that term could apply to our existence in this age as well. Lightning. How will I find you when I don't even know when or where I'll end up next? Rain.
Oh. I'll supply you both with comm devices. Right this way, please.
Thank you for your help. I was just wondering, have we met before?
Oh, no. Sorry about all that observer nonsense back there. Lucky for us, that soldier was so quick to believe.
Yeah, he was a bit of an idiot. Okay. I like it when everybody gets to make the choice, or whoever's the quickest. Solar says, how do you like this game so far? I find the storytelling is a lot better. I get an actual sense of the setting and the characters and the feelings. For Sarah to just... They did a pretty good job of explaining where everybody went eventually. The answer is, don't think about it, Morty. Oh. She's the one that we know the story about later, right?
Sure it's okay to lie like that?
Oh, don't stress about it. That guy's a pushover. Anyway, it is true that you two are important guests. Right this way, please.
Okay, nobody give her an umbrella. Let's just be in the rain. Look, they got rain droplets on the camera, and they had rain streaming down her face, but it looked like it was coming from underneath her skin. It's a bit gross. Is she just running into walls? What if I bump into her? Can I affect her? Keep walking, lady.
You'll need an ID to travel any further into the ruins. Here, take this communicator and keep it with you at all times.
All right. Great. A map and a communicator. Just what I need.
So I'm curious.
Yeah?
Just why are you helping us anyway?
Yeah, who the hell are you? This could be Gaius in disguise.
I saw how you got here through that thing.
What? You mean through the gate?
Yes, it is a kind of gate. It links to another world, doesn't it? Boo-boo. Nice to finally have some clue what these things are for.
So basically, helping us out was almost like part of your research. But you still have questions.
I do have questions, yes. About the gate and about the paradox.
Yeah. But with Atlas throwing his weight around, the ruins will be closed off and there goes the chance to get your answers.
No. Po-po-po.
No problem. We'll take care of that giant for you.
You will? Great!
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was the highest one because the PlayStation had a big install base at the time, and it was hugely hyped. The commercials were amazing. The CGI in Final Fantasy VII rivaled what they were doing in Hollywood at the time. It was the most expensive game ever made. The commercials were entirely CGI. And then 8 had a bit of a drop-off. 9 was when the PS1 was kind of done. PS2 had a huge install base too, when people were really hyped for the next Final Fantasy for that. 11 was online. That was kind of confused people. 12 was way different. People were ready for the PS3. And then this one sold really well. But yeah, you can choose which character you want to control during battle exploration. And then 13... they kind of hit at certain times when people are ready for them. But that is a good point that you had these other games, these like Western RPGs, Skyrim.
Why did you offer to stop the giant?
I bet you there's something down here to the left.
Shut this place down. We need to search the ruins.
Yeah. Give it to me.
Like the gate to Valhalla?
Exactly.
What the hell are you?
How can I...
Chocobocolina! Welcome, get your traveling products here at Chocolina's Emporium. The beauty's all mine, but the products can be yours, but only if you show me the money. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime choco-amazing opportunity, so don't miss out.
Hi there. I'm a little overwhelmed and slightly confused, to be honest. So you run a shop?
Holy Lord. I don't think this game is PG. Great, we got 1,800. What can we buy? Anything we should be buying? Bangles. 12 seems pretty divisive. It was quite a bit different. But it's kind of set the tone for this, the way they sped up, made it a bit more real time, let you program your characters. But I think 13's combat is still the best in the series. I haven't gotten a lot into 15 though. Should we buy anything here? You can roam around. 12 is really complex and unique, says Cookie. But some people were saying they hated it. Smurf says many players switched. Hey, don't feel bad for being feeling like a nerd. That's what we're
Have a fantabulous day.
All right, that's crazy. I don't know what's more offensive, her outfit or her saying fantabulous. I'm just gonna take this item. Hope nobody else minds around here. I'm just gonna take 350 gil out of this floating orb. Was that yours? Or anyone else's? No problem.
Well behaved, too. Is he a monster of some sort? Not exactly. He's more like a...
Corey, how did your friend ruin Chocobocolina?
Right? You're such a cute little boy.
Yeah, Luigi, I was talking about boobs. It's crazy. Buy some potions. Sure, let's do that. Let's buy some potions. Because we don't have a friggin' healer.
Have you seen that big... Someone sure wasted their time and hard-earned money making something that big. I don't like seeing materials go to waste like that, but hey, what can I do? I can open up my shop. That's what I can do.
Okay, we have 10. So I guess we'll just get a few more. Phoenix Downs, remedies. We don't have any way to debuff, so we might need one of those. A wound potion, sure. Maybe just like one of these things. Since we don't have any way of medicing anybody. We don't want to get stuck with something.
You know I'm counting on you. Everyone
Cookie
is.
says maybe one day she'll draw. Draw Chocobocolina? It's, you know, this is like classic Final Fantasy. You got a town, you're exploring, you're learning about the people, and... Oh my god, that water looks so beautiful. Alright, let's go back to where we need to go. Track down Atlas. Angel Death is saying 12 is just too gorgeous. Everything I discovered stuns me.
We thought we were dealing with your average ruined city until they dug up that gigantic. Now they're saying that Cocoon might have had some technologically advanced culture way back in the past.
Yeah, you're sort of discovering a lot of this world with the people in it. That's pretty interesting. It seems like the first Final Fantasy that comes out on the system is the big one, and then after that they all drop off. 7 did really great, 8 and 9 kept dropping off, 10 did really great, I think 11 and 12 sold worse than 10. 13 did great, these ones all dropped off. What the heck are these things? Alright, let's kill the curing one. Oh, commandos just attack whoever they want. No need to buy anything. FIFA 17 topped the highest with 10 million sales in 2016.
Sorry.
The interesting thing I find about game sales is that... Yeah, I like this cat floating around. It's hilarious. He's dead now. Dead. Forever. Is that people kind of go with... What's Smurf saying? Honestly, we should look at average sales over the years.
What? The monster...
I'll finish my thought after this cutscene.
Servant of time, daughter of chaos, unto the world unseen, the untamed you guide.
What do you know? It talks.
Wait, what do you mean? Yeah. Guide the untamed?
Your power over monsters, Kupo.
Over monsters?
Now that you mention it. Like
Is this the first time we ever had a talking Moogle in a game? Did they have Moogles in Final Fantasy X? Does anybody know that? Or 12?
Monsters fighting with her
or 11?
You can do the same, Kupo.
Okay. This power, Can you show me how it works? I want to learn how to protect myself. Might as well start now.
Luigi Man says they did have talking Moogles at 11. Okay. You obtained a monster crystal. Oh my god, there's monster ranching in this? Monster farming? Moogles talked in 12, but no voice acting. Okay, take a tutorial, sure. Final Fantasy VI, 9, and 12 have talking Moogles. But not hearing the voice. Dots Heelster. But thanks for chiming in, Dots Heelster. And 6 had Mog. Now it's time to get ready your monster allies. What the heck? Okay. Kate Sith. Oh, cool. Well, obviously we want Kate Sith. Uh-huh. What can he do? Can he heal? Oh, he can heal. Oh, yeah. Wow, they really went for the fan service in this game. Alright. Can this guy ravage? Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Well, we obviously want this one to switch with this. What is this tune thing? Normal, cross, wide. Okay, so you can sort of, like in 12, you can kind of program them to do what they're going to do. Alright. Wide. Well, we want him to ravage. We'll need a calm rav is what we need to start off with. And, okay, because he can only do one thing. And then I want a rav. And then I guess like a commando sentinel, and then maybe double sentinel. Calm rav, calm sentinel. That's all we can really do, right? Oh, you can change your paradigm to have the commandos focus on one target. That is awesome. Feral Link tutorial. Great. Sure. Yeah, I love the Moogle story in Final Fantasy IX. Like, bringing the letters back and forth is really fun. Oh, now we're back to normal. Ugh. Kitty Clock, Feral Link. Oh, I think I missed it. This is fun. They actually added like a nice evolution to the combat system, because I mean, like one of the best parts of 13 was how fast everything felt in it. So to add these sort of quick time events with it is really cool. Isn't it funny that half the people buy the sequel? Why would you play 60 hours of Final Fantasy 13 and not buy 13-2? Probably because half the people that played 13 only played the first like 15 hours and just said, screw this. I never want to play this again. Yeah. Oh boy, another biggie. The pacing in this game is pretty good. They don't weigh you down with a lot of battles. Unless you want them.
What just happened?
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like we're getting overlap from another reality. Atlas has disappeared into another...
I'm getting a bit confused with whether the realities and the times are different. Or whether there's both. It's a bit strange. But whatever.
A good gate, huh? Figures.
We need an artifact to open it, right?
Right.
Hey guys, don't worry, I'll handle this. I'm the time sweeper.
We can't activate the portal without the key.
Does anybody have a platinum for Final Fantasy XIII? Corey Lavoie, I'm 90 hours on 13. I think we did about 70 to beat it, which is pretty crazy. That's part of the reason, Dot says. Another reason is that 10-2 wasn't well received by a lot of fans. People thought it might be the same with 13-2. You have to get every monster to platinum? Interesting. Corey's almost done with his platinum. Awesome, man. You know, the thing with sales, the point that I wanted to make was that, like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront sold big time, and I think it was a really bad game. Battlefront 2 could come out and could fix everything that was wrong with it, but people will remember Battlefront 1 and not buy the second one, no matter how good the game is. You have to restart to get the plat? Hey, I'm waiting for a thing. I have all 3 of the trilogy platinums. If you need help, we'll try to help out. Whoa, Ryan, that's crazy, man. That's awesome. That's fantastic. All right. I just picked X because it was about a minute on that.
Sounds like us.
I wish it were that simple. It would save us the trouble of searching.
Okay, we need to find a thing. Who's this freak?
No.
Exploring, are we? I've got to be careful in here. Someone spotted a Seath in one of the tunnels. Deeper in the
Oh, Seath are back.
We haven't seen a Seath on Cocoon for several years now. There's definitely something spooky going on here. I hope someone takes care of it soon.
Brescia Ruins 5 AF. Sure, yeah, let's go kill something.
You can handle one of those monsters? Maybe you should just leave it to the soldiers. A creature like that shouldn't even be here. The paradox effect thrown in, there's no telling what it's capable of. Watch your step and be ready for anything.
This feels like Final Fantasy X in a way. That's kind of like bouncy, fun atmosphere, exotic locales. See you later, Smurf. I love 13. I think it's one of my favorite Final Fantasies now. It's very unique, and the combat system is so fun. I think every other Final Fantasy I've had a issue with the combat being boring as it progresses. And 13, I enjoyed it all the way. Loved all the boss battles. Super fun. Oh, that was quick. That was real quick. Oh, and they changed the leader. Oh, that's nice. So we could technically bring her back if we wanted to. I'll just retry it. I don't like death spam, says Luigi. I like playing legit. Except for Niochu. Yeah, I saw there's a good video Luigi posted in Discord about beating an Adamant Toys. I think it was Luigi posted it. Pretty amazing. They just go buff, 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 and debuff. No, they debuff the thing down, slow it down big time, daze it, and then they buff like crazy. And then they Steel Guard, baby. Come on, Kate Sith. Heal me up, Buttercup. Alright, let's keep it safe. Try to blitz these punks. Oh, I'm getting staggered and tossed and wounded and poisoned. That's probably the first challenging battle we've had so far. Because Noel's not doing a very good job of provoking. I don't think he has provoke, which is the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. He doesn't have any kind of, what do you call it? Provoker challenge, I think, is the problem. Alright, let's just try to take down one of these guys real fast. Let's take down one of these Erdemu guys. Kill, 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 kill. Yeah, we can take it down real fast. Or maybe we have to take out their Kate Sith to stop the healing. If we're having trouble with this battle, we might have a big problem with the boss that we're trying to go. Try Preemptive Strike, level up. No leveling, no leveling. We need to lose and retry. We almost got this guy staggered and taken down. We'll just kill one of these punks. There, he's staggered. Oh, I don't even have one where he's a commando. That's dumb. We need to change up the paradigm. You can have the robot for Rav Rav Rav. Just put the second paradigm pack. Okay. Party paradigms. Crystarian monsters equipment. So we go this guy. Release a monster. How do you put them into your paradigms? Okay, wonderful. Gotcha. Oh, there we go. That's great. Oh, wow. So you can have like a pretty big team already. So we want to have, like a Commando Rav would be really great. And then like a Rav would be great. And then maybe a Sentinel Medic. And then like a Commando Medic Commando. Cool. And then maybe a Commando Rav. Which we already have. So maybe a Comrav Medic would be good. That should be good, eh? Alright, now we're gonna beat these guys down. Ah, I couldn't get the preemptive. Alright, let's take out Kate Sith. No more healing for you, my friend. You're gonna die. Wonderful. Rav it up. Stagger this punk. Oh, he's already dead. Wonderful. That was quick. Although these things can still do some pretty decent damage. But now they're gonna die quicker. They won't get healed. So we should be fine. No, that... Alright, that's Arcade Sith. Oof, I thought it was the other one for a second. We're having a really tough time staggering this thing. But we have two commandos. Why is it falling so quickly? Don't understand. Oh boy. I guess let's try like Blitz maybe? Get her down to 37, 35. Golden Chocobo is the best monster island in the game. You should try and get him. Silver Chocobo is pretty good. Where do you find that? Die. Die. Alright, now it's just him and cool. Now they're all back. Sarah gets beaten and slammed. Well, that's gonna be the time that we have for today. Thanks everybody for joining. This game's been pretty fun. Tomorrow is going to be our first other game on the stream channel. On Discord, we've been voting. Voting for different games. Undertale has 3 votes, and Heavy Rain has 2. We're also voting for how many days of the week we should do Final Fantasy XIII. So I'm thinking maybe 3 days a week, and then 2 other days for new games. And then, or we could do 2 days a week for Final Fantasy XIII too. But I think maybe we'll stick with 3. I'll check what the voting is like, but I think 3 is in the lead, which is probably what we need to get through a game this big. Undertale will start tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I look forward to it. I hope you guys are going to be here. Thanks for all the great chat. It was great. Nice to have everybody. The extra moderators. We didn't have any problems here though, but it was fantastic. Kandoken says, I think I learned more from playing 13 side quests. They helped me destroy everything else with the breeze. Yeah, the side quests were fun, and once you get to Grand Pulse, the game really opens up. The great thing about 13 is that the combat system's so good, and then they give you so many things to do with it after. You can go after an adamant twice. It's amazing that people have still played like 300 hours into 13 and still haven't been able to beat some of the ultimate weapons. It's a really great way to make a game where they give you a combat system that's fun, and then they give you almost like unending content with it. Like to beat... Oh, and Catherine. I really would like to play Catherine too. Kandoken, I'm actually posing Catherine right now for the first time. So yeah, we could do Undertale tomorrow. And then we could switch back to 13-2. And then maybe on Friday we could do Catherine, or we could do Heavy Rain, depending on how many votes. Do we have to... like, is Catherine suitable for all ages? Are there a lot of sex scenes in it? Is there any nudity in it? Do we need to make that... Do we have to say 16 plus or something, or 18 plus? Please let me know about that. I'm really excited. I own Catherine already, so I wouldn't have to download it. And it looks really, really cool. And I don't think it's too long of a game, is it? Catherine suitable? Fantastic. Yeah, that was great. Thanks everybody. Angel, Kandoken, Ryan, Luigi Man, Corey, Cookie, Kandoken, Siegfried Staffen, with that very Italian name, Smurf, who's not here anymore, and Oscar, Dots Heelster. First time we've seen you talking in the chat, so thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, joined the Discord so you can keep hanging out and chatting there. Just mature themes. I'm actually gonna put on. Yesterday I put on some like video game music, but for some reason the audio wasn't streaming through. But this time I'll make sure, because I'll be in the house and I'll be able to make sure that it works. That was great. I always have a really great time. Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern time is the streaming schedule. Be sure to go to Discord. We got one more till the end of today to vote on which game is going to be done. But I think Undertale for sure. But I'd like to see what's the second game we're going to be doing, so we can maybe do like 3 games at a time during the week. That'll be really fun to kind of get like a palate cleanser, you know? So it's not just Final Fantasy XIII all the time. Switch it up a little bit. And Undertale looks really cool and would be a really fun game to sort of discuss and talk about with everybody, because there are so many. I've heard that like the ending into that game is just crazy and emotional. As always, I haven't played these games, so no spoilers, please. I've played maybe the first like 5 or 10 hours of Undertale, but I haven't beaten it yet, so I'm really excited to see the crazy things that are going to happen with it. Yeah, so you can vote for that in the Discord. And I'm also going to learn Yule's theme and play that one, and maybe Promise as well, and I'll make a video of playing that on the channel, singing and playing that on acoustic. I think it'd be pretty fun. Yule's theme is really beautiful. It's a nice bolero, which is a nice sort of romantic, sexy beat. And the combat system, like Kandoken says, in Undertale is amazing. It's like this. It's like turn-based, but you have to be really quick on the defensive, which is really fun. Are there choices in Undertale as well? Because maybe we can make that sort of like a voting thing in the chat of what we're going to do in that. So I think that's it. I'll see you guys in Discord. Thank you so much, and you have a good old-fashioned day. Bye-bye.
Lightning and her companions claim victory over the mighty Barthandalis, but in doing so awaken Orphan, the fal'Cie who keeps Cocoon aloft. Their first battle with Orphan ends in failure, but through the sheer force of their belief, the Six rise to fight again. They have the power to make miracles happen, and the strength to change their fate. Awakened to the power within them, the l'Cie achieve the impossible and defeat Orphan. At the moment of the fal'Cie's death, Cocoon begins to plummet towards Grand Pulse. Then a miracle occurs. Fang and Vanille undergo a transformation. Chaos rules in the capital city of Eden. Reigns, though he wishes for the independence of mankind, is a helpless tool of the fal'Cie, and the soldiers of the cavalry who trusted him have now risen in revolt. They mean to slay Orphan, the fal'Cie that lies at the center of Eden, unaware that its death would mean the destruction of Cocoon. To prevent this cruel catastrophe, Lightning and her fellow l'Cie battle through the streets in pursuit of the vengeful soldiers. They finally catch up with the cavalry. The six L'Cie have crashed on Grand Pulse, the terrifying lower world that the people of Cocoon speak of in whispers. Seeking for a way to overcome their cruel fate, the companions travel to Erba, Fang and Vanille's hometown. There they uncover an ancient prophecy that tells how Fang and Vanille attacked Cocoon several centuries in the past. It also speaks of how they entered into crystal stasis. Lightning and her companions claim victory over the mighty Barthandelus, but in doing so awaken Orphan, the fal'Cie who keeps Cocoon aloft. Their first battle with Orphan ends in failure, but through the sheer force of their belief, the six rise to fight again. They have the power to make miracles happen, and the strength to change their fate. Awakened to the power within them, the L'Cie achieve the impossible and defeat Orphan. At the moment of the fal'Cie's death, Cocoon begins to plummet towards Grand Pulse. Then a miracle occurs. Fang and Vanille undergo a transformation into a great crystal pillar that halts the fall of Cocoon. As the chaos rules in the capital city of Eden, Reigns, though he wishes for the independence of mankind, is a helpless tool of the fal'Cie, and the soldiers of the cavalry who trusted him have now risen in revolt. They mean to slay Orphan, the fal'Cie that lies at the center of Eden, unaware that its death would mean the destruction of Cocoon. To prevent this cruel catastrophe, Lightning and her fellow L'Cie battle through the streets in pursuit of the vengeful soldiers. They finally catch up with the cavalry, only to see them transformed into hideous seeth. Only one thing remains to be done. The L'Cie must face Barthandelus, the mastermind behind all that has transpired.